She was never touched, yet somehow, she fell apart. Not from pain, but persuasion. Not a hand on her skin, but a voice in her head. In March 2025, inside a sealed loft in New York City, a real pickup training session was underway. Men circled a whiteboard, notebooks in hand, learning how to dismantle a woman's emotional defenses. Never compliment her. Make her question herself first. Pull her close, then disappear. Build tension. And when she's unsure of her worth, offer false intimacy. One man asked, "What if she starts crying?" The coach smiled. "That's when you know you've won." She thought it was love. He was just following the script. Would you believe, within just 48 hours, no substances, no touching, just words, they can make someone question every choice they've ever made. He said, "She's not worth a penny, but for her, I'd give up all my freedom." This isn't romance, it's behavioral conditioning. Now we ask you, if you were her, would you notice? If you were him, could you stop? Think they're learning how to get the girl. No, they're learning how to make someone stop thinking for themselves. PUA, short for pickup artist, originated in 1980s bar culture, but now, it's no longer a game. It's psychological infiltration. As of 2025, over 1,200 active PUA workshops operate across North America. They don't teach romantic gestures. They teach how to locate and exploit emotional vulnerabilities. They have their own vocabulary: emotional baiting, subtle pain to provoke reaction, negative framing, make her excuse your distance, mirroring cues, mimic her speech rhythm to build false intimacy. In one real training manual, it reads, "She's not here to love you, she's here to fall apart." This isn't attraction, it's about compliance. She thinks she's choosing, but every path leads to his script. When feelings become formulas, and trust becomes a trap, is this still dating strategy, or something much darker? This is a real recording from the dark web. You can hear their voices, calm, clinical, like scientists discussing a case study. One student asks, "If she cries, does that mean I've succeeded?" The instructor replies, without pause, "Tears are emotional collapse. Collapse leads to dependency." The course costs $200, not public, encrypted access only. Inside the footage we obtained, the instructor stands in near darkness, pointing at a slide. The timeline of psychological breakdown. Step 1. Induce self-doubt. Step 2. Inject subtle shame. Step 3. Provide comfort during breakdown. She'll believe you're her only way out. Silence. Then applause. These clips don't exist on the surface web. They're hidden under male development programs. But in truth, they teach how to dismantle a person's inner defenses and rebuild her reality under your rules. Voiceover. Her tears are your trophy, because now, she no longer trusts herself, only you. What they're selling here isn't seduction, it's submission. She was 24, from Liverpool. Before him, her life was quiet. She never thought love could lead her to question her sanity. They were together for less than 5 months, but the diagnosis was clear: PTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder caused by emotional manipulation within an intimate relationship. He was religious. He said a prayer for her every night, but in secret, he had been attending a 3-month advanced control training. There, men are taught how to pull her in, then go cold, then offer a glimpse of hope. This technique has a name: pull-withdraw strategy. She once believed it was fate. She said, "I've never met someone who understood me so well." But after the 7th time he told her, "You're just too sensitive," she started to wonder, "Is it me?" The therapist later said, "You're not broken." He was trained. In 2025, anxiety-related consultations among European women caused by romantic stress rose by 27.6%. Sometimes the cruelest form of control isn't loud. It's subtle enough to make you erase yourself. If you've ever felt yourself slowly unraveling in a relationship, without knowing why, it might have started with just 3 sentences. In PUA training, this is called the 3-layer dismantling technique. Step 1. DHV. Demonstration of high value. He doesn't compliment you directly. He says, "You're impressive. I don't usually talk this long with someone." It sounds like praise, but places him above, and you beneath. Step 2. Nagging. Subtle undermining. He says, "Why do you always dress like you don't believe in yourself?" It looks like concern, but it plants shame. Step 3. Reframing. Reality redefinition. You say he's distant. He says you're clingy. You say you're giving. He says you're manipulative. The facts get renamed. You begin to wonder, is it me? Here's a sample from their real training scripts. She says she gained weight. You don't say she's pretty. You don't say she's fat. You say, "You used to be more confident." 8 words. One crack in the armor. She thinks he's getting closer. He's just breaking through her boundaries, until she trusts no one. She wasn't naive. She wasn't weak. She was a high-level executive at a New York tech firm, 6-figure salary, 100-person team. But she spent 3 entire years chasing just one word from one man. "You're all right." That wasn't love. It was a self-worth spiral. He never directly insulted her, just softly stepped on her confidence. Again and again. She got a promotion. He said, "Guess you got lucky." She wore his favorite color. He said, "You should dress like that more often." The more she proved herself, the more she felt hollow. She wasn't chasing him. She was chasing the version of herself she thought he might finally approve of. Psychologists call this emotional gap manipulation. You're never fully accepted, only nearly accepted, just enough to keep you reaching. According to 2025 research, 32% of North American women over 35 reported they stayed in relationships trying to prove they're worthy of love. She wasn't addicted to him. She was addicted to the idea that maybe, one day, he would finally see her. But all along, she just needed to see herself. This is no longer just a relationship. It's a refined emotional captivity industry. PUA has evolved into a full-blown network. Platforms offer tiered courses. Members learn manipulation scripts, private coaching with one-on-one mentoring, personalized emotional targeting. The pricing alone shocks. Basic courses at $199 per day. Advanced private sessions reach tens of thousands. One platform slogan reads, "You don't need to improve yourself. You just need to learn how to control her reactions." It sounds absurd, but it reveals the core truth. Love has been turned into an algorithm. Relationships have become commodities. What you purchase isn't a connection. It's a predictive emotional model of someone. It's not about winning her heart. It's about mastering the her you scripted. When love is industrialized, when hearts are marketed and manipulated, what's lost isn't just trust, it's our humanity. Behind this game of control lies a profound loneliness and helplessness felt by many men. They are not truly searching for love. More often, they chase illusions to escape solitude, divorce, social anxiety, sleepless nights filled with emptiness. These shadows haunt their hearts. One man, aged 40, confided, "She was never really by my side, but I listened to her voice for 3 whole years." His story isn't unique. It echoes across thousands of men. PUA offers a false sense of security, the illusion of control and being needed, filling the emotional void left by reality. Tragically, this isn't genuine connection, but a desperate struggle to hold on to fractured dignity. They're not loving her. They're clinging to their own fragile pride. In this predicament, how many can break free and reclaim their true selves? You think you control her heart, her actions, this relationship, but the truth is, in this game that seems to be led by you, the one truly controlled is yourself. The cost of emotional manipulation is never about physical boundaries, but about the soul slowly tearing apart inside. Her breakdown, her tears, become a mental shackle you cannot escape. But do you know, the real prey is not her, it's you, the one desperate to be loved and understood. This is a profound test of human nature. As this episode closes, we ask you, do you still believe intimacy can be built on equality and respect? If you had the power to control her mind, could you resist the urge to use it? Leave your answer in the comments. We await your voice.